Okay.
On the market for a junior bat for your son or daughter can be a minefield out there with different types of wood, different shapes, different weights and different lengths. Which bat is going to make your son or daughter enjoy cricket the most this season? The first thing to decide is whether your son or daughter needs a Cashmere willow bat or an English willow bat. The main difference between Cashmere and English willow bat is Cashmere has less spring on it. Take for example this image bat from Ranson, has a lot less rebound than the English willow bat, but perfectly fine if you're using an Incredible. In saying that, Cashmere willow is a lot cheaper than English willow, so if you're new to cricket it's a good option for you. And people who start first year hardball can also use Cashmere willow bats as well, bearing in mind that the ball is going to not bounce off the bat as much as the Incredible. The next thing to consider is what size you need. So the junior bats start at size 1 like that Cashmere willow bat, and they go all the way through to size 6 in Harrow, which is kind of a teenager's bat. But the most important thing to consider, or one of the most important things to consider when buying a junior bat, is the weight. Huge bats like this Pro Player bat can only be wielded by strong people, so bearing in mind our children are developing their muscles in their bodies and growing into their bodies, if the bat's going to be too heavy, it will limit the amount of shots they can play. Here's another bat from Ranson. It's a size 4, and you'll see this bat is a whole lot skinnier as well, so it's going to be easier to wield for a slim build boy or girl as well, and they'll be able to play a range of shots around. Edge size, don't get caught up with edge sizes. Your son or daughter will be trying to hit the ball in the middle of the bat, which is good. Most of the junior bats that you look for should come with a toe guard, which will stop the toe getting damaged from water, and some of them will come with a protective facing as well. Next up, there's a size 6 bat from Head there. You'll see this comes with a protective facing as well, and a toe guard, which is kind of a nice touch. And you'll notice as well this bat here has a full profile as well, not much concaving, so it's going to suit someone that's more of an intermediate player rather than a beginner. Moving on to the Sanford Slogger. This is another size 4 bat as well, but a smaller size than the last Sanford bat that we had a look at, the Pro Player, so this will suit someone that's a bit smaller. Things to remember with English willow junior bats is they need to be knocked in, so they need to be oiled and knocked in to get them used or get them ready for using for the hard ball, and they all should have a protective face on them as well. So hopefully you found this video useful. If you're buying a junior bat, please come see us in store. I'd love to fit your son or daughter with a junior bat and get them ready for the up and coming season. Thank you for watching.